Hello, welcome back to another video, guys. In this video, we're going to go through this EIG Elite. This is the #1 diagnostic tool that I recommend. Why? Because it covers a lot of things that we need as a mechanic. And also remember, this costs, I won't even say a fraction, I'd probably say 10% of what other diagnostic costs, such as £400, £500 like Hotel, Snap-on, X-Tool and whatnot, even iCarsoft. Nothing can compete against this for the price it is. First thing first, the price starts from anywhere between 70 to 90, 95 pounds depending on the offers they have on. Secondly, the main important thing is the update. It's free lifetime update, guys, so there's nothing to update, there's no more payment, end of. The minute you pay that 70, 80 quid, whatever it is, guess what? That's it, you're done for life. There's nothing to worry about. Here's the tool. We're going to pair it up to this BMW 3 Series and we're going to find out what it's capable of. Here we are, plug it in. Once that's on, you know you're connected. On this vehicle, we hit that on until we get the ignition on, like this. Once you're on, we've got the ignition on, we'll hit this, all system scan. This is now going to pair itself up with the vehicle, so we'll do a VIN scan. It's going to connect via Bluetooth. Here we go. As we can see, guys, he's telling us the VIN chassis, so for anyone buying and selling cars, you need this to compare this to the logbook. The mileage, accurate mileage, so if it's been clocked, you'll be able to tell. Model, that's model again, that's it. Auto gearbox, right and drive. It tells you everything we need to know. So let's move on, hit next. We'll do a full diagnostic scan. This way we'll be able to tell if there is any faults stored within the car. You can see it's pretty quick at going through all the modules that the car has, as we can see there. Fault code, fault code, fault code, none. If we click, for example, the engine control module, we'll be able to tell why our engine management light is on. So here we are. This is the reason why our engine management light is on. Obviously, it's to do with the swirl flap. So we'll go back, yes, and back again. We can do a clear code. This will clear all the fault codes that's stored within the engine control module. So if we hit read fault code, we should only have one left, and that's the oxygen sensor that's come back as positive. Importantly, the reason we say it's worth every penny, you've got things in here that's worth hundreds of pounds. So for example, let's just do read data stream, diagnosis request. And if we say, let's just look at the suit, if it does bring suit, or sometimes they bring, there we go. If you've got DPF particulate filter, and this is the gram, yours may be 7, whatever, you'll be able to tell a live data instantly, and you'll be able to kind of tell if your DPF is clogged up or not. You can also do swirl flap actuation, you can see that, and the percentage. On the actuation test, we're going to do electric fan, so we're going to test the fan to see if it actually works. So activate, and let's listen for it, guys. There we go. Can we all hear it? And guess what? Click of a button, it'll stop. That's how you can activate things. And this, you get on tools that are like £400, £500, guys. If we come back out of that, we can do a lot of things as well. Control, AGR. Obviously, you won't be able to hear this, but the EGR will have a valve in. Let's have a look at this as well. So we'll go into the FRM, okay? And I love this diagnostic tool, I'm not going to lie, because it's so easy to use, and plus it's on your mobile, so nothing to carry like a big massive screen. So let's do the power window. These are all activation tests, by the way, guys. So we'll do the, let's say, the rears, okay? Activate it. Let's look at the car. So I'll hit activate, boom. There you go, guys. Look at that. It's all magic about to happen. And to be fair with you, so look at this, guys, right? So we're going to do brake light test. I love it. New school days. Boom. There you go. Activate it. And I promise you there is nobody in the car. There you are, guys. While we're on it, we'll activate the reversing light as well. Boom. Again. Look at this. Guess what, guys? It just doesn't end there. There's many more to it. We've got maintenance functions as well. This has got like 15 maintenance functions, which we call, it's also known as 15 special functions or hot functions. And we've got oil maintenance reset. So if your oil light's on, or the engine warning light, should we say, in terms of it needs a service, we do it this way. So it's going to pair up to the car again. And on this BMW, we've got this engine oil light, and you can see the 7,000 miles, and May 27 is when it's due for renewal. When we say renewal, we're talking about when the service is required. So you'll see me do this maintenance reset. We'll do a software reset, auto scan, and here we are on the page now. You've got these here, and you can also see it there. We'll do an oil There we go. And then software reset, confirm. It says it's got 70% live left, and it's been done 8 times. The oil's been changed 8 times. You know what? That's brilliant for anyone that you. If you're buying a car, put it this way: if you're buying a car and the guy says it's been serviced every year, you can check this out. We'll hit yes, and this will go from 7,000 miles to 10,000 miles, as you saw, and that will add another service counter. That's how you know if someone's telling the truth. Okay, done, and there you are, guys, on there. And you've also got the other sections as well in terms of brake. Come back out of this, guys. There's many more to go, but we'll just flick through them so you know what it's capable of. You've got immobilizer reset, electrical throttle, ABS, brake reset, DPF regen. Anyone doing a diesel has got a, you've got a garage and you want to do a DPF regen, that's the way to do it, and that will hopefully eliminate the engine light and the DPF coil light, whatever. Steering angle sensor, injector coding, gearbox relearn. So there you are. Battery matching, which is quite good, especially on BMs, Mercs, Mercedes, most new cars. Once you've changed the battery, you actually need to pair up the battery. Otherwise, the start and stop function here will be deactivated. It won't work, in other words. You've got air level and all these guys. So it just doesn't end there, guys. There's many more. Look at this, right? So the report, which is of this car, we'll hit that, and it will tell us exactly. Look at that. Boom. There you go. It tells you the engine section where there were these fault codes stored. You do that, send it across to the owner of the vehicle. I mean, let's talk the real deal, guys. This is a pro. This is a professional tool for a bargain, in other words. And then history is the vehicles you've done, guys. And let's just say one last thing as well, and I'll actually show you all. So the vehicle coverage, model selection. I'll show you the vehicles it actually covers. Look at all these, guys. Look at this. So I'm just going to go flick through them so you know if your vehicle's actually on there or not. But trust me, it has plenty, like a handful of vehicles. This is not just a basic tool, and I mean it. It's not a basic tool, it's high-end and professional. So the list just goes on and on and on. I'm getting tired here. There we go. You saw it, guys. I don't need to tell you anything more. This tool is worth every penny. I'll put the link in below. By all means, tell me what your feedback is. If you already have one, then you know what, you've smashed it. If not, get yourself one. It really is handy. So small, easy to carry around. Forget this box, put it away. The thing is so small. Let's just go back to it for a recap. There we go. And it's a pocket size, only like that big. Not big at all, guys. And you can do so much with it. Carry it around. Let's call you the mobile mechanic. Believe me, that's worth every penny.